Hi everybody, welcome back to Thaumaturge with me, Sid, and I got it working. It is, oh, here we go. Oh, that's not good. How are we going to sort that one? Didn't really want a second. Anyway, it doesn't matter, we've got a second. Anyway, this is running. What I should really do is just turn this off a second, just so we can hear ourselves think. I put a little bit more aura into this, and come on, you should be. Yeah, there we go. So this has got a huge amount of power. It's generating, well, when it's running at full speed, you can see it's generating 30,000 per tick, which is basically three progress per second. Sorry, not per tick. So that is doing pretty well, and what I want to do is speed this up even more. And there is a way to do that. Well, I'll just keep my eye on this. I don't think there's going to be enough to run it through to another instance of ingot, but we'll see. Any moment. Come on. While that's doing that, let me just come in here. We're going to put... Actually, we should really, I suppose, place that stuff in there, seeing as it is quite valuable. And that can go away in there. I really do need to sort out my inventory before we do the next step of this, but getting down, it's dropping, you can see this is coming. I don't think, no, yeah, we're not going to get another. So that's, anyway, that is working. This thing, working, it's all doing its stuff, we're leaving it to its thing. But the more red aura you have in that system, the more powerful the system. This is a pretty basic concept. So what I want to do today to start off with is I want to have a little chat, and I want to do a little bit of caving whilst having a chat. And then we're going to try and do a little bit of Thorncraft research, little bit of oh, that goes in there. You could go in there because it doesn't really matter what we've got going on here. That they definitely go up here. Yeah, so a little bit of caving to get gold. I want a lower gold. And the reason I want a lot of gold is I want to make a lot more red aura to really upgrunt that things. You can stay. We'll keep that. We'll take that. That can stay. That can stay. That can stay. God only knows what we'll do with that. Stick it in there for now, I suppose. Strange sounds coming out of mouth. Right. What do I want to take? Let's just take that with me, and we can put all of that away. We'll take another one of those. Those, in the absence of any other block, will do, and we'll stick that away up there. Excellent. I think we're all good to go. We just need to grab some food, and let's go caving. I'll find us a likely cave. I'm going to go out into the unexplored again a little bit, just to make sure we are working in new terrain, but that should do us. There we go. Lovely. Got food. Oh, we need to put that's Stormcraft, that's blood magic. I also need to check that just to make sure everything is fine. Good. Just the way we like it. Alright, so there's Stormcraft. You can go in there. Get there eventually. And there's blood magic, and those can go away up there. Loot bag, how are you? You're okay, we got space in that, so yeah. Right, we are heading out. I will see you when we get to some suitable... Oh, I need to get a bucket of water as well. Suitable caving location. Alright, we are out here in the great unknown. I've just converted this lava pool to obsidian, because obsidian is one of those things I keep on running out of. Firstly, You have already got that on here, that's fine. And I keep forgetting, more importantly, that I have got a wand of equal trade. Which makes getting obsidian very, very easy indeed. Am I? Oh, I'm out of slabs. Okay. There we go. Right, and then we can obviously run around here, and there might be a little bit more. Yeah, there's a little bit more lava down there, so we'll work out where that is and grab the rest of it, and we'll be a little bit better off for obsidian. I need to be a little bit cautious around here, just because that's why I need to be cautious. Okay, there you go. Right. So I suppose that's the obvious solution, isn't it? Just make sure that we're lava safe. Are you lava safe? Should be an advert campaign. Remember, kids, be lava safe. Yeah, anyway, I'll grab this, and I don't think it'll take that long before we have got well, we need to get lava safe again first. There we go. Oh, I see, said the blind man. Okay, there you go. And then, right, there we go. We'll grab the bucket, we'll get that done, and we can be on our way for actually what we want, which is, of course, gold. Lots and lots of gold. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Nothing to see here. Move along. Alright, so here we are. But of course, what I didn't bring with me was torches. I've kind of got into the habit now, though, of always carrying at least a stack of logs. So that oversight is at least fairly easy to fix. This cave looks pretty, a pretty likely candidate for caving hut, shall we say? Yeah, there's stuff to be had down here by the looks of it, including that. Always take the amber. Let me just check back up this way. A little bit of amber there, a little bit of amber there, and that's where I killed a skeleton. Coming down this way, we'll just check out over here a little bit, because you never know when you're going to find amber. Yeah, I'll leave. I know, technically speaking, I don't really need to worry about the aura distribution in this area, because, you know, I'm not living here, but it does kind of make a kind of a twisted sense to me to at least make sure that any area that I'm likely to return to, which is, this is not a million miles from our portal, so we don't want to encourage the spread of taint. That's assuming, of course, I'm actually assuming that taint spreads in a certain way, which may actually not be the case. Give me that, make me those. Bang, there we go. Lovely. Let me just pop one of those. Doesn't really matter, does it? I'm just out there thinking, where should I put that for maximum effect? And then, of course, I sit there and rattle on about keep maintaining the status quo, and then, of course, could probably go and bust it. Well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It is only a game. What heresy is this? You say only a game? Yeah, well, it is really technically only a game, isn't it? Okay, right, let me get down here. So, I'm not worried about collecting the coal so much now. And what I do, is this going any... yes, it is going somewhere, isn't it? Let me just pop you there. We can get you there. That frees up some space. Hey, diorite. Just been chuckling over beast pranks on the Hermitcraft server. Actually, that is one of the things I did want to talk about on one episode. It's knowing sometimes what to ramble about now and what to save for rambles in other things. But I was a little bit surprised. I don't know whether anybody's seen, but the Minecon schedule is out. And obviously, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't affect me, so it's no real biggie. But I was surprised to see that one of the hello, yeah, I see you, matey. Come here. Ha, missed. One of the panels this year for Minecon is Mindcrack. Now, I don't know about you, but that surprised me a little bit. Mainly because Mindcrack, the group, has become less and less about Minecraft. And you know what I mean here. They were a huge influence. The Minecraft server was a huge influence on the end, pretty much the entirety. Oh, pow! Go on then. Pow. Was a huge influence on Minecraft over the years, and yes, they do deserve a hell of a lot of recognition for that. They, whilst I wouldn't go as far as to suggest that they were instrumental in the success of Minecraft, they certainly didn't hurt it. That's probably a fair, what depth we at 34, a fair comment. But to me, as I say, it just seems that right now they're really not about Minecraft. I know Good is playing some modded, the crack pack stuff, and there's that going on, but you still get the UHCs. But yeah, it's just again, this is entirely my opinion, and I'm not having a go at Minecraft, because as I say, they are, well, I watch them for starters. But the other thing that kind of rubs that in and drives that particular viewpoint home to me is the fact that certainly most of the best known Mindcrackers are now Hermitcrafters. Well, they're playing on the Hermitcraft server, which, ironically, who actually have a set. Is that the right word? Oh, hello. Bonk, bonk. Actually have a set immediately after Minecraft. So yeah, I say this is not a dig, not a hate thing. It's certainly not a jealousy kind of thing, because I play Minecraft for one reason and one reason only, to enjoy myself, and I record it because I enjoy doing it. And yeah, I see no point in getting excited about these things. I have no intention of ever doing YouTube for a living. Do I want to do the abandoned mine shaft, or do I want to explore further a different direction? Hi. How you doing? Hey. So yeah, it just seems to me that an odd choice of this particular year, just because, as I say, they don't really have that, what I would say is a huge role in Minecraft anymore. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. That's just a kind of an aside, a spot that an oddity that I spotted, so to speak. I should really do, is, hang on. let me sort myself out a little bit here. We'll put you back up there for now. We shall empty out, so we don't want that really, because we got infinite gunpowder. We don't want you. We don't want you. We definitely don't want you. Got that from a bat, I believe. And we don't want you. We don't want you. And we sure as hell don't want the bird poop. Although I don't actually have a big problem with diorite. It's not a bad block. It's not a good block, but it's not a bad block either. I don't really need the iron either, truth be known, but while caving, we might as well grab it. It'd be wrong not to. I would prefer gold though. Oh god, damn bat. So yeah, that's the one thing. Now the other thing, mods and add-ons in this pack. I have got. Oh, stop with that. Okay. I have kind of. Ooh, that's a highway straight down to diamond depth, and I am very tempted to take it. But not with that there for certain. And not with all this unlit area behind me. There's just too many unpleasant fellows. I'm trying to go back to the 9 position again there, because I've used the 9 position for years, but I'm not sure whether it is actually the best choice of positions to keep your tings. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's eat a spud, go down here. So in terms of add-ons and stuff, now Main Freak suggested that I look at the Schools of Magic add-on, and I had a look, and it would potentially be very, very good for me if I was using Psi in the pack and Britannia. Now the problem I've got, and this is a decision, well, it's not a decision that needs to be made, because at the end of the day I've kind of made it. But the Britannia that was ported by Willie Wilness, wonderful name. I'd be very curious to know whether that is actually the his name, or is just a screen name in Persona, because it's just brilliant name. I'm so very easily impressed by names as well, just for good measure, but anyway, that obviously ported at 1.8.9. So there was, am I going to come down here and just not find anything at the bottom other than a massive great lava pool? I am, aren't I? I know this is going to be what happens. Oh well. So yeah, anyway, sorry. I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? Am I recording? Well, I have no idea. I was obviously talking to people. Yeah, but so Britannia ported at 1.8.9, which means, of course, that the first version of Britannia that I can put into this is the 1.8.9 port, and it was the first, and I think only existed for one version on oh hello adamantium, on this version. Oh. So I don't really want adamantium for anything particularly. Adamantium, is it? Well, that was named after adamant, do you think? Or Adam and the ants even? Probably not. And where did it go? I dug that out, you bugger. What did you do with my adamant? It's there. There, I see you. I see. Yeah, I don't want it, but I don't want it desperately. But I'm going to sit there and risk falling to get it. And yeah, it's definitely. I know it's nothing to do with adamant. So we've got Schools of Magic add-on, and I think I'm going to have to go into that. Oh, hello. Maybe not. Whee! Missed. What's down here then? Interesting stuff. Schools of Magic add-on, and that goes with Britannia, and as I say, the Britannia port was only in 1.8.9. So it's immediately we're in a version of Britannia which is never going to update, never going to have any bug fixes, never going to have any features. So it's immediately, to me, a dead end. Similarly with Psi, obviously Psi is in 10.2, and of course, for that matter, Britannia is now been updated again by Vasky, so that's good. Not so good for Willie, of course, but although I think it was always accepted that, you know, if Vasky ever decided to come back to Britannia, then it's Vasky's mod at the end of the day, and, you know, c'est la vie. But yeah, but let's try and keep on pieced on track here for. Oh, I've got a moth tickling my side. Keep trying to keep on track, and there's this moth, and it does not want me to keep on track. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Now this will get me down into gold territory, and I'm not too worried about suicide creepers because, well, I am. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about suicide creepers. Why would I be worried about suicide creepers? Get me down into this ravine now. Boom. Yeah, so Psi also is a bit of a non-starter because, of course, it really didn't update. Well, again, it was really all of the development work was done post 1.8.9, and of course I can't go beyond 1.8.9 at the moment because Thaumaturge. Find me some gold. That's all I want. Of course, I could build a gold farm. That's another thing. We have got that option now. We go onto the roof of the Nether. Never built a gold farm, so it might not be a bad idea. So at the moment, yeah, I'm not pushing any more add-ons or additions into the pack now. I'm kind of leaving this as a pack is stable enough for the time being. Kind of philosophy. Oh crap! I see you down there, little baby zombie. Little babies. Oh, it's a double ravine. Okay. Can't see any gold still. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we're at add-on wise. I'm actually quite enjoying using this thing, and I don't know whether you recall a while ago. Well, back one of my very early doors holiday packs was the when I played Britannia, Flower Power, of course, as a standalone mod, and it is actually quite enjoyable when you just get a small selection of mods like what we've got here, and then stick with them and try and make those work as well as you can. Okay, let me just back that there. We're getting down here now. We'll have that while we're here. Yeah, so as I say, making interesting play style, I think, is probably the way I would describe this if I were going to describe it anyway. Alright, give me that, and give me that, and that, and that. Bang. Haha. Right. What we should probably do is make this lava safe before we do anything. Before we explore anywhere down here and any more. Oh, I mean, a few suicide creepers are not going to be the end of the world, are they? Well, they might be, because some of them could be charged, of course. Hadn't thought of that. Gold. Ha! Sorry. I'm like, might be suicide creepers. Oh, gold, bang. Okay, what we got? We don't need that. And I also want you, and we don't need that. Right, well, there's quite a lot of goodies down here, so I am going to do some goodie mining, do a little bit of hunting around down here, and I think I'll come back in a little while, let you see how we've got on, rather than continue yakking for the sake of yakking, as much as I enjoy yakking, because yakking is fun. Bird poop, bird poop. Okay, yep, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, well, I'm back. I've been back a while. I'm just processing up the ores, ore doubling, the hard magic way, which roughly translates to laying down iron and also gold, which I've already done, and then hitting it with my pickaxe of the core until it turns into these clusters. While I've been doing this, this has been running now. It's got just under a stack. After those 6 stacks, it's got just under a stack left to go. I've got 63 of those, and I now have got that. That is my haul, plus those 63 that we made of this while this has been running. So yeah, 30 diamonds. Fortune would have been obviously handy there. A whole load of gold. Pick some stuff from mine shafts, obsidian up there, blah blah. So blah 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 blah. Sorry, I just don't know why that just came into turned into what's it? Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania thing. Blah 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 blah. But it did. So there you go. That's one of them things. Anyway, so I'm going to let this just finish processing up these angel steel. And I'm going to put this stuff through and process this ore and things, and I'll be back in a mo. Okay, that's all processed. Put all the various bits away, and we're just going to go down. This is probably, I think, yeah, there we go, finished. So I'm almost certain we picked up we got a 3rd degree, that's fine, and a 2nd degree from that. And that is empty. We're going to turn you off for a moment, and let me jump in here, grab our aura cascade back. So I would like to get a 2 4th degree ingots. Bear with me, there's a reason why, but we'll never nowhere near even possible getting 11th degree ingots at the moment. But we've got that's a 2nd. So 1 2 3. That's a 3rd. 1 2 3, and that gives us a 3rd degree. Okay, so 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, bang. That's 3rd degree, and 1 2 3, and that gives us 4th degree. So right, 3. That's 2nd. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. 1 2 3. That should give us a 2 3rd degree ones. Okay, so we need one more 3rd degree one. So that's a 2nd. 2 3, 1 2 3. What we got there? 2nd, 4th, 3rd. Thank you. There we go. That's 2 4th degree ingots, and we've still got, I mean, we might even have enough to get to 5th, but I don't really see a great deal of benefit to that at this stage. So let us stick those in there. So we've got 2 4th degree ingots. We've got some of this, and the last thing we need is the book, because I need to double check what. Let me just check this out. Enchantments, power consumers, basics, accessories, angel steel swords, blah blah blah. Shaping it into a deadly blade, you can apply a variety of curses to the enemies you hit. Higher degrees do more damage. Okay, yeah, we've kind of figured that one out. Red crystal makes enemies unstable, causing large patches of flames to randomly break out of them. No. Orange crystal will make enemies randomly, uncontrollably fly up in the air. Sounds like fun, but no. Yellow crystal, lightning strike, no. Green crystal gives them sickening, so that's poison basically, and it includes, yep, no, don't like that one. Blue will seek out cracks in the enemy's defences, and it will rapidly damage them if they drop below half health. Violet, periodically switch place with other nearby entities. I honestly think blue or orange, probably. I'm going to go orange, I think. Right, now the next question, of course, is do we have any orange dye? I have red. I also have, we'll do blue. We'll do blue. Because we've got blue. And yeah, that's as good a reason for any, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to take you and do that. That's going to give us some blue aura crystal. I hope to watch me find out that I already had some. Nope, that's good. That would have been annoying if I had. And then we're going to do that and that. So this gives us a blue angel steel sword of the 4th degree. So it's +8. And it's blue. Yeah, that's it. It has no durability. And oh, hang on, just sorting myself out here a second, and it is blue. Yeah. So what we're going to do? Well, let's go and enchant it, shall we? Because we can. Well, we can. Did I turn you off? You're off. Everything's off down here. How's this going? This is doing okay. Oh wow. That probably wants turning off actually. Yeah. For now. I haven't got an overflow mechanism on that yet, so yeah, a little bit awkward if I left that running. Right, let me head in here. We're going to grab a spare sword just in case the first enchant is rubbish, and let's see, or spare swords even maybe. If I were armor raw, you're already enchanted, which is a pain in the bum. All I want is a sword. 2, 3, there we go. 1 sword. Just in case what we get is a crap enchant. Oh, that door's still doing its weird thing. Okay, so what are you giving me? Vaporizing 3. Ugh. Don't like that. Alright. Let me just check, make sure that is, yeah, it's going to duplicate across. So what we need to do is we're going to grab some lapis. You'll do. And we are going to pop that in there and just use those 5 levels to get rid of that. There you go. And no, other way around. Bang. Well, 1 level actually, not. Was it 1 or 5? Actually, oh, I don't know. What we get now? Fire aspect, health draining or sharpness. Health draining. Health draining. That sounds like almost like vampiric, doesn't it? I'm having it. Elder Wisdom 4, health draining 2. I have no idea what it does, but I'm almost certain that with a little bit of book work we could, because that was sharpness plus 12 on the sharpness 4 looting, and so we want looting and we will want that, but that health draining, I'm intrigued. Oops. Oh, hang on, that door's doing weird stuff, isn't it? That's right. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm going to just quickly sleep the night off. We'll go and find out, see if we can't find anything to play with out there. Beat up a little bit, and looks like there's plenty of suspects to play with. I'm just curious as to I don't want to play with that though? Really? 2 hips? That's not bad. I think what that was doing was actually... oh well. Yeah, that didn't work so well, did it? There's this guy over here, but I am very wary of... Watch that effect. I don't know exactly what that health draining is doing. It's doing something, clearly. Oh, hello. But not a huge amount. Or is it... Ah, maybe the health draining would restore damage to me if I were damaged. That's probably it. Yeah, have a creep ahead for now. Yeah, so well, we got a sword. It's going to last longer. That sword of the Zephyr is things. It does need. We do need to get sharpness on it. That's that goes without saying. So, but that's easily done. We've got more than enough ways of generating vast amounts of experience now. How are you doing? Just out of interest. Oh, not bad actually. You seem to have lost quite a few seeds. Leucorite seed. Yeah, you've lost a leucorite seed. Your metallite, plaques. It's not done brilliantly. Your lazuli is not brilliant. And your metallite is also missing. Oh no, you've got all of those. I'll let you off on that. We've got plenty of gold nuggets, and we've got plenty of iron and plenty of lapis and glowstone. So I don't know where the old carrot must come from one of those somehow. Yeah, well, I think the mistake I made with this guy is I made him flying, and he breaks the crops. But on the whole, that's not too bad. What we can do is head up here. We'll just jump into this and combine some of these. Well, combine all of these actually, because these we don't need to be in nugget form at all. And pop those in there. We should be good then to do that, which will give us another chunk worth of those. And then if I go in here, now this is what I mean, this stuff, so that's going to be another, what's that, 48,000? Yeah, 48,000 juice. The more juice that is in the aura cascade system, the faster that system goes. So yeah, how much dye? And I've got a reasonable amount of red dye left. I've got a pretty good amount of gold from that, and from that little caving trip, and an absolute huge amount of iron. So if I were to grab that and take all of those and that and that and maybe half a dozen of those or so, we can convert all of that lot into nuggets. We can jump in, we can jump in here, and let me make some more of these, and the world will be a little bit faster, a little bit more juice coming out of the system. That's not quite going to be, oh damn it, we're going to have a little bit left over there, aren't we? Take that out, stick that in, and then if I jump in here, have I got any more aura? I have. So if I do that That will give me one more batch. Wrong one. Yeah, like that. Then we can pop that in there. We can get this lot and pop it in here. And we can take you and pop that and that back in there. Right, so taking this logically to its conclusion, we can see there's 87 there, 87 there. So we're going to just pack this full. Because for one, I've figured out how to drain it back into a single thing, so you know we can move it around. It's a bit of a pain, but you know, it's not a huge problem. And then we'll just run this briefly to see what kind of power levels we're getting out of the system, because that'll give us an indication of speed. Because ultimately, what I would like to get is right, here we go. Right, 147,000 each side. Boom. Any moment. Interesting. Let me just relog and I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to try this to see whether this is a log problem, moving between dimensions or something. Back in a moment. Yep, it is absolutely. When I've relogged, look, the power is starting to zoom up. Eventually, give it a very short while, this will start to go up and peak out at whatever it's going to peak at. Now, previously it was hitting about 40,000 as a maximum, so I would expect this to go higher. We will see. There's 30. You can see the problem. It peaks up and then it counts down a little bit, and then another one goes in and you'll see a peak, and it comes down, and eventually, as I say, eventually we will get some kind of equilibrium out of this. But that's pretty quick so far. There's 35. And I would expect this to be peaking at 40,000 to maybe even as high as 50,000 eventually. But that in itself is not bad. That is going pretty well. So I think next episode we're going to get the TNT, automatic TNT production done. This episode has been more caving, and it's amazing how much fun you can have caving, but it does take an awful long time. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.